Hey, thanks for checking out my channel. I'm Justin Check, aka The Movement Man. Welcome to the next video of my corrective exercise series where you can learn how movement is medicine. Getting ready to do my workout in a little bit. I'm gonna be doing a lot of overhead stuff. Big problem, especially with guys, overhead mobility, right? Raise the arms up. A lot of times we think that we need to stretch out or warm up our shoulders. It's not the issue. These little tiny deltoid muscles are not what's restricting your shoulder mobility. We got to look at the big picture. We got to look at the mechanics of the body. And as far as shoulder mobility, we're going to address the pecs and the lats. Okay, mainly the pec minor and mainly those lat muscles, especially where they tie in up behind the armpit and towards the triceps. I'm going to go through a real quick little warm-up routine that I do sometimes. This is just a sample routine. There are tons and tons and tons of corrective exercises, stretches, warm-ups, and mobility exercises that you can do to improve your overhead range of motion. I'm going to go through 4 or 5 quick ones using the stability ball. Again, this is going to be a quick dynamic warm-up for my more athletic followers, okay? If you have a structural issue with your shoulder, this is not going to be a dynamic warm-up for you. You're going to need to do more of corrective exercise before you go into a routine like this one, okay? So what are we addressing for shoulder mobility when we want to try to go overhead? If you're not sure if you have good overhead mobility, you can do the wall test. Bring yourself flat against the wall. You do it standing up, but you're going to want to keep your butt, your upper back, lower back flat on the wall. Raise your arms up. Can you touch the wall without arching or pushing your hips and back forward? We should be able to get the arms in line with the ears. If you can't do that, you got tight pecs and or lats. You need to go through a routine similar to this one. We're going to start in a modified down dog or a couch stretch. Knees under the hips. We're going to put our hands comfortably on the ball. And we're just going to dive the head down. You're going to reach out through your arms. You're going to pull your shoulders back. Each of the stretches I go through, you want to hold for about 30 seconds at least. You can go through them 2 or 3 times if you're one of those antsy people who can't hold a stretch for 30 plus seconds, or hold it for 30 plus seconds. So I'm reaching out through the fingers, pushing the head chest down, and pulling the shoulder blades back and getting a really good stretch in the mid chest and upper chest. We're pulling the shoulder blades back, diving the head chest down and reaching out through the arms. You want to try to maintain that angle at the hips. We always want the knees under the hips. So after we hold that for 30 seconds, maybe go through it 2 times. Single arm lat stretch. So we had our palms down. That's going to focus the stretch a lot on the chest. Now we're going to take a karate chop grip, thumb up to the ceiling. Same position, knees under the hips, hand and wrist on the ball. Put your opposite hand comfortably on the floor. Now we're going to dive the head and chest down again. Once you get to your lowest point, we're going to do a little twist and look over your opposite shoulder. And we're kind of letting our body weight sink the armpit and chest on the side of the arm we're stretching in towards the ground. And obviously you're going to want to repeat this on both sides, 30 plus seconds at least. 2 times through, follow the same steps on each arm, okay? From there, probably one of my favorite shoulder warm-ups, we call it a YTA combo. Using our ball, and these flow really nice together. You're gonna lay your stomach on the ball comfortably, get your knees under your hips so you feel really strong keeping your arms off the ground. YTA combo, we're gonna explore the full range of motion of the shoulder. Really get the upper back scapula warmed up, stretch the chest and lats actively. Thumbs up, we start in our Y position. Keep your head, chest down, look at the floor. You raise up into your Y as high as you can without lifting the head or back. We pull straight back to A. We contract, squeeze, or retract, I should say, the shoulder blades. And then we pull back and up to our A. So we go Y, T, and A. I would hold each position at its highest point for 2 to 3 seconds. Keep your arms perfectly straight. And we continue to try to get higher and higher through our Y, T, and A. Squeezing, retracting the shoulder blades, stretching the chest, lats up, retracting the shoulder blades, squeezing them, and squeeze the rhomboids A. I would go through that 10 to 15 times. Maybe 2 sets through all of these, depends on how much time you have. Lastly, progressing these warm-ups as we go. Here's the toughest one. We're gonna get into a prone position on the ball. You want the ball underneath your shins. So we're in full prone plank position. We're gonna really keep the abs in tight, protect the spine. We're gonna push back slowly through the arms. The ball's gonna roll up the legs, and then we're gonna dive the head and chest down as we reach out through the arms, and we'll hold for 2 to 3 seconds again. We'll squeeze the abs in, coming back into prone. So we push back, we reach out through the arms, we dive the head down, we're lengthening the spine, stretching the back, and definitely getting a little bit of a core ab warm up. Stretch out through the arms. 2, 1, we pull back in, and again, I would go through that 10 to 15 times, 2 sets total, all right? You'll be reaching overhead in no time. Thanks for joining. Hope to see you guys soon. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the Movement Man channel, where you will learn how movement is medicine. You'll feel much better. Till next time.